I believe it is recording.
Alright, well, I gotta... Hi!
Hello!
This is Ripping Off Brad Jones. Where are you talking?
Now it's recording.
Alright, are we recording?
It has a counter on it now. It didn't before.
Is the mic on?
It made a noise. That's what my phone does.
Yeah, mine does too. Okay, let's do this again. We're Ripping Off Brad Jones. We're talking about movies and cars.
Hi.
Hello, this is... You know this guy.
I'm the Nate Damsey.
This is our friend Nick.
This is our buddy Nick.
Yo.
And just like Brad Jones, my girlfriend is hiding behind this back seat.
So, My Little Pony the movie. We saw that and got a certificate.
Yeah, our first movie certificate,
yes.
apparently. Apparently this was the first movie we've ever seen.
And you can color the back, too.
Yeah.
Correction, this is the first certificate.
Whatever.
So I just want to get this out of the way. My one complaint. I mean, I could say like other stuff, but that's just nitpicks. But my one true complaint about the movie is no Starlight. Starlight has become my favorite character from the show. I really connected with the character, and I think she could have added a lot to the story, but she had cameos in the background. And I understand, why she was left out. I'm just really disappointed in that. But other than that, I freaking loved it.
Yes, they pulled a Stunticon aerial bot. Basically, they wrote the movie before she was the original regular cast member. Yeah,
Silver Quill is comparing this to the original Transformers movie, so that's actually a very apt comparison.
Yeah, because they only had Devastator. Also, I want to get this out of the way right now. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Non-spoiler review, loved it.
Yeah.
Everything I wanted from this movie except
and
Starlight. And more. Nick, what are your thoughts before we go into spoilers? Awesome.
Yeah.
He liked it.
He
excellent
liked it.
movie.
Yeah. All right. Spoilers. Twilight dies and Starlight takes over.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Spoilers, we'll make sure to have a thing. We'll have Pinkie Pie fly over and say, spoilers.
I don't know how to do that. Do you know how to do that?
No.
Terribly sorry, but I gotta go in the bathroom over there. How do we...
Just open the door.
Oh, thank you. Sorry about that.
I hope he doesn't mean over there in the bushes. Then it will be like Brad Jones' video.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this movie was really good. It's what I wanted out of an MLP movie. I liked all the new characters. What I found really interesting is once we left Equestria, everyone is an anthropomorphic version of some animal.
Yeah, that was really cool, and none of them were horses. Well, except sort of the hippogriffs, but not really.
Okay, anytime when they brought it up, was I the one who heard Silver Quill go, Hippogriff!
Yeah.
I really do need to watch when he does her video, because I want to see what...
Yeah, I want to see how this affects his canon for his OC.
Right? That was different. I love Tempest.
Tempest was great.
Emily Blunt was terrifying in this role, as she should have been.
Yeah, the actress nailed the role, and they did a good job of making her like genuinely intimidating. Like, okay, yeah, her hone's broken, but it's still powerful, and she still like took on foes physically, which you don't normally see unicorns do.
Yeah.
And then those bombs were actually really creepy when the princesses were getting frozen or whatever. Well,
what it reminded me of is during the Crystal Empire arc, whenever Sombra did his magic on Shining Armor's horn.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's the same crystal effect, so I was wondering if it's something similar to that. By the way, Shining Armor is not in this movie.
At all. Not
mentioned. Like, Cadence jumped in to have a force field spell, and shouldn't your husband be doing that? And also, they talked a lot about the 4 princesses.
Yeah, but no Flurry Heart.
Yeah, technically
was
5.
Ever mentioned, but I don't know if she counts.
Yeah, I don't. Well, my theory is they just don't want to mess with her demonic magic.
Yeah.
And maybe that's where Shining Armor was,
keeping
her at bay. Yeah. But to go back to Starlight, I had a thing in the middle of the movie, in my mind, because the Storm King Tempest comes in, all the goons take over Equestria. If you've seen the previews, you've seen they go out to the Badlands. There are Badlands in this world, which freak me out.
Actually, I had a minor spoiler for that, because that's mentioned in the adventure for the My Little Pony role-playing game, and I just finished reading that. So,
but anyway,
I thought they made it up, but apparently not.
No. So, what I wanted to see was just like they come back and everything's fine, and every pony's fine, and Starlight's there, and Twilight just comes, Starlight, what did you do? It's like, well, I remember that spell I used on your friends. Trixie convinced me it's okay because they're bad guys, so everything's fine now. Yeah. But again, like they wrote it before she was a regular cast member.
Yeah, and like if I Starlight were included, I would like to see her traveling with the gang, and like maybe instead of Spike, he stays with Twilight, or she stays with Twilight, or Twilight's words hurt her the most since she's been betrayed by friends before.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a really heart-wrenching moment.
Yeah, I mean, the movie's predictable. It hits all the familiar notes, but it hits them perfectly.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not perfectly, but it hits them very, very well.
But, like, I got sad. Like, there's just a moment where Twilight messed up, and she's mad, and she snaps at Pinky saying that maybe she shouldn't have friends like them. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty harsh.
But actually, Pinky is... weirdly enough, the second protagonist in this. Have you noticed that?
I noticed, yeah, it leaned... Actually, I was thinking during the credits, it leaned kind of heavily on Twilight, Pinky, and maybe not as much, and Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
So, there you go, the three that are all
the remarketing, yeah. Now that I think about it, oh my god.
And that goes back to, like I said, I have nitpicks. I would have liked Applejack to have a moment. I would
Me too.
Rarity did have a moment, but I would have liked to have her more of a moment. Hers was more subtle, so I guess it worked.
I did like for all the controversy that came up from the poster,
yeah,
about how they in the trailer, how they only had like the big name actors
right
there. In the end credits, the big name actors and the show actors are all interspliced.
Yeah,
so it's really
it goes
good.
back and forth.
I like the new characters too.
Yeah, they were all again nothing spectacular, groundbreaking, but they're well written and well acted, and they got Taye Diggs to play the freaking cat dude, and I mean that's just perfect for the role because that guy was charismatic as all hell, and Taye Diggs is charismatic as all hell.
And he had a great song, too.
Yeah, he had a really cool song.
I also snuck someone in. They're never in this outfit, though.
Yeah.
Never. Like, their whole toys, they look awesome. Never in the outfits.
Yeah, big selling point. Like, the MLP CCG, my thing, started spoiling cards today. So, that was getting me extra hyped for this movie. And they had tidbits about the set, and apparently the main 6 will all have pirate variants, and I was like, okay, awesome, but I mean, it could, with the way the game works, it could still be done, but speaking of, my brain was already doing that thing from the spoilers today. I was like, oh, there's that card, there's that card, there's that card. I finally know why that card is named Brian, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
Party Favor makes a cameo.
Party Favor.
I did not expect him to have a speaking
he's from
role.
Starlight's Village.
Yeah.
So...
I want to see it again, if no other reason, just to pay more attention to the backgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
Because you saw, like, every character ever. There was Moon Dancer was there.
Yes. Without her sweater.
We saw all of the other 6. Well, I didn't catch Doctor Who's, but
I caught him, like, it's a very brief things.
And, me being who I am, I love that Ditzy was as prevalent as it. I expect to see her in a background once or twice.
She got fossilized.
Yeah. I don't know if they were implying that she knocked Twilight out of the way or what, but either way, it was great.
I heard... It sounded like Rainbow Dash, and what I think they implied is I think Rainbow Dash switched the two.
Yeah.
Which, if it is, kind of a dick move on Rainbow's part.
That is, but it's also sort of Ditzy's thing.
Yeah.
Her lot in life, as it were.
Also, we learned what happens when someo's shattered.
Yeah.
The Storm King is deader than shit.
Yeah.
Like, he exploded.
You will not see that on Care Bears.
Yeah.
But, that took me off guard. I mean, you knew Tempest was going to be redeemed.
Yeah.
The second you saw her backstory, you knew exactly what was going to happen.
Portrayed through a very awesome villain song.
Yeah, very good.
If that's Emily Blunt singing, she's really good.
Yeah. But, what I was not expecting the Storm King's dead.
He's dead.
I mean, he's as dead as a cartoon movie aimed at children can get. That he got fossilized, his own magic backfired on him, and he fell from a great height, and...
And he was in the dance scenes of the credits, which
a bit of a dark humor there.
That's even more horrifying if he's alive and in pieces.
Yeah, because the joke is like the goons tried to put him together, and he just sort of collapsed.
Speaking of Leah Shriver was really good in this part.
Yeah, I did not recognize him at all. I had to look for his name in the credits because I know Leah Shriver's in this, but who was he? Oh, he was the bad guy.
Yeah, see, I knew him because I followed some of it. I tried not to watch as much as I could because I wanted to be surprised.
Yeah,
but I knew he was, from all the stuff, he was the Storm King. And I know he can be intimidating.
Oh,
he's a really good intimidator.
He's like one of the few good parts of Wolverine Origins.
Yeah, and he had a couple of jokes there. But here, he's just comedy.
Yeah.
Like his whole thing, he's branding himself. He's rebranding himself. And like,
and he did get a little terrifying toward the
Yeah.
end, when it's time for the big bad guy showdown.
yeah, like he wasn't a pushover, but he was just more comical than I've ever seen Leo Schreier be, and he's really good at it. So I want to see him in more comedies now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he was taking himself seriously, but not too seriously.
Yeah.
And personally, it kind of reminded me of Hades from the old Disney Hercules.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
That's actually,
And again, this sort of brings up like another nitpick I had. I really feel like Tempest Shadow shouldn't have trusted the Storm King given her backstory and her whole shtick.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just, like I said, that is the nittiest of nitpicks.
Yeah.
At the time,
When you're desperate to get your horn back.
I can see
pretty
that.
much
Like,
trust anybody who could offer the solution. Yeah.
I love like they went into that. Because
Yeah.
on the Pony Creator, that's an option. It's a broken horn, but
No, I
it's
didn't
too.
even know that.
Yeah, it's too edgy to have, and blah blah. Screw you.
Yeah.
People do that. Like it was made for an inner backstory, and I want to see like can they still use magic?
Well, the second she stepped out with a broken horn, I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
something happened here.
And it wasn't Ursa Major or Ursa Minor.
Yeah, it was the Ursa Minor.
Great
Which,
callback.
MLPCCG, you better give me a dang troublemaker of the damn Ursas at this point. I'm tired of waiting.
One thing I brought up to Nick was when she first contacted the Storm King, and they had the spell that was ringing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, answer it. And they threw down, and he's like, I don't know how to use this thing. I was like, huh. I guess Equestria Girls Rainbow Dash is wrong. They do have cell phones in Equestria.
Yeah.
Like, they made that joke, and then we've seen things that are pretty much cell phones.
Yeah, and then, there's even there's bad spell reception out here. I was like,
Michael Pena's character, Grubber.
He was fun.
He was fun. He's the one I can see, like, people who are not into the show are gonna hate.
Yeah.
Because there are times, like, I get what they're going for and it works, but, like, Tempest would be really intimidating.
Yeah.
And then he'd be comedic relief guy.
Yeah.
And, like, if you're not into the show or how they do things, you're gonna hate this guy.
Yeah, and there were a couple times where I thought, okay, yeah, I get it,
Yeah.
but he never flat out annoyed
No.
me. It's like, okay, that's the same joke.
Yeah, he got to the line, but he never crossed it for me.
Yeah.
I like the pirates.
The pirates were a lot of fun.
I love they're all birds.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And Zoe Saldana was great as
the captain.
I forget her name, but
so
I want a figure of her as the Guardians of Magic type thing.
Yeah.
I want that because she was great. I think they're making something, but it might be one of the more
Put her with a Gamora Marvel Legends.
yes, but it might be more of the like statuesque ones, like because they have the Storm King and he looks more. It's like that's cool, but I want to be able to move things.
This movie is so good.
moving.
It's making me hard to stay on the I'm not toy collecting anymore. Way.
Yeah, like
I want to go.
I really want to get the
right
soundtrack.
now. Yeah, I'll get the soundtrack at least.
The funny thing is, they have the version of Pony's Got the Beat, doing Re Got the Beat. On my way home from work, I heard the original version. I'm like, well, that's a good sign. Yeah. There we go. That seems perfectly fitting.
See, I didn't even... I went into this cold. I didn't even get to see the trailers, because I have a thing where I try not to watch the trailers for something unless it's in the theater, and none of the movies we went to, even the kids' movies, showed,
the one that was supposed to.
Yeah, we went to Despicable Me 3 on opening day because it was supposed to have the My Little Pony trailer, and it didn't. I still enjoyed Despicable Me 3,
it was so fun.
That's neither here
I enjoyed this a lot more.
Yeah, this was...
And the animation was gorgeous.
And I didn't read up on the story. I heard bits and pieces here and there because it's the internet. You hear people talk.
Yeah.
But from all Ort's appearances, I probably acted like I didn't care, and I'm beginning to wonder if that's like a side effect of the medication I'm on. But I don't think I've been quite as excited for a movie in 10 years. Yeah. When the first live-action Transformers movie's coming out.
Which is very fitting.
Yeah, and I love this more than that. I love that movie a whole lot. I saw it 3.5 times in the theater.
Speaking of, they had the Transformers sound effect in there.
Yeah, that was great.
When Grubber makes his giant horn announce thing, you hear it go...
Yeah.
That's the second time they put that effect in a movie.
And that was in a Pony theater, movie. Yeah.
So, that's great. And, I want this to do well. It seems to be doing well. Last I checked, it had 67%.
Yeah, well, it's getting good critical reviews. Bronies are liking it. Casual people are liking it. The majority of critics seem to be liking it.
For the one guy who said it's comparison to the Emoji Movie.
Oh,
No.
what?
Fuck that guy.
Someone compared the MLP movie to the Emoji
Yeah,
movie.
his opening one line is, "Congratulations, the Emoji Movie are no longer the worst animated movie of 2017."
It's like you have like competition.
That was a gorgeous movie.
Yeah,
it was beautifully animated.
Because,
oh my god,
yeah, they're
excellently
both
done.
The new style took me a little bit to get used to because, like I said, I haven't seen the trailer.
The toys are a little weird in the style.
Yeah, but once I got used to the style, it's beautifully animated.
They added extra
really
sparkles to the eyes, is what I've noticed.
Yeah,
they actually, like,
but I also noticed Tempest didn't have those.
Yeah,
I think only the main 6 did. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Could be a side effect from the magic stuff they've had for the past 7
And was Saya both the singing voice and the acting voice for Songbirds? Because she did a good job acting.
By the way, I called that.
Yeah.
They've had her on all the merchandise. You go to Target, there's this place. She's front and center.
Yeah.
And I'm so like, I bet you she's going to be in like 2 scenes at the most, and she was. I mean, there's story reasons for it. Yeah, there's story reasons for it, but like it's just funny they make her the center of it, which I guess works because it's My Little Pony.
Yeah,
they need a pony celebrity. The only one they have is Tempest. They're not going to use her because she's the villain.
Yeah,
but still, it's just funny to me.
Yeah.
But
she was used well, I thought.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
I
like that she was a Pegasus. I don't know why I was expecting her to be a unicorn, but I really
I like the Pegasus. Damn, I had a thought a while back. It died.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. About the Emoji Movie. The guy comparing it to the Emoji Movie.
Yeah.
Okay, both these, the Emoji Movie and this movie are, at the end of the day, made to sell things.
Right.
But this isn't cynical.
No.
Like the show, there's nothing cynical about it.
There's no cynicism.
There was actual effort. There was love and care put into it, and that's why it's good. That's why it's nowhere near the Emoji Movie.
I mean, you talk to any of the actresses who play the main 6, you can tell they just love the roles, and that carries through.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Tara Strong, she's known for voicing everything in the universe ever, but maybe because it's the show still on, but she talks the most about being Twilight Sparkle.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I follow a lot of them on Twitter. I think all of them, and they love being there. Kelly Sheridan, who voices Starlight, came in 2 seasons ago. Yeah, she is full into this world and being on the show.
You flat out asked her, "Is Starlight one of your favorite roles?" And she replied, "Yeah."
Yeah. So again, that's why I wish. So the other reason I want to do well, I want to get a sequel, hopefully with Starlight in it. But my hope is this does well, and they make a full-on Equestria Girls movie. Yeah. Like not just we put the DVD movie in theaters, like a full theatrical with this animation or something similar. Yeah, and flesh that out. I see the hell out of that.
Power Rangers did pretty well.
Yeah,
I loved it. You got to see a Megazord suplex a giant gold monster alien, but everybody kept crapping their pants about Krispy Kreme, and it's like, dude, the Avengers had shawarma. Why not let the Power Rangers have their little Avengers?
No product placement in this movie.
Yeah. Well,
so
the movie is product placement,
unless you count the Storm King's logo on everything.
Yeah.
And Saya, if that counts.
Yeah, I mean, that's more celebrity guest.
Yeah.
So it was, man, and there is technically an after credit scene.
Yeah, I was expecting something Marvel Studios style, but basically the credits are almost a mini movie unto themselves. Yeah, we see the after party. The villains are defeated, so everybody's celebrating, and that's the scene where they try to put the Storm King back together. And
as Nick pointed out, 3rd job for bulk biceps.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly we didn't get to see Bumblebee or Optimus Prime show up at the end trying to bring everybody into the Hasbro initiative. But
I mean, I can't confirm, but I'm pretty sure every minor character who had a speaking line had their show actor in this.
Yeah.
Like I saw Michael Dobson's name in there, and he's basically known only for a voice
What's
actor.
weird is the CMC didn't really appear. Like you saw Apple Bloom.
I saw Apple Bloom, and I think maybe Scootaloo.
I
didn't really see Scootaloo or Sweetie Belle.
But in Pony's Got the Beat, Michelle Creeper is credited.
Huh.
So why didn't you give Apple Bloom just a line if you had her?
Yeah. Saw Big Mac though.
Yeah.
And
Big Mac was great.
And that's Peter New.
Peter New, that was it. Yeah, he was credited. So
it's just. I feel like I'm running out of stuff to talk about, and it's getting really hot in here.
Yeah, it is getting warm, and we are rambling like I said we would.
20 minutes.
But basically, go see this. If you are at all interested in My Little Pony, go see it. It's wonderful. It's joyous. I'm very, very happy.
Yes, see it many times. Let's be this. Like I said, I kind of want to see it again because I miss the stuff we're supposed to pay attention to because I'm looking at the background.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for this to be on DVD because I want to put it on my computer and I want to go frame by frame and spot. I think every character we've come to know and love is in this movie.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Like I said, Moon freaking Dancer.
Sassy Saddles.
Sassy Saddles.
Sassy Saddles
I
was
heard
in
you
there.
cheer when that
Yes.
happened. And Photo Finish was everywhere doing her thing. That was great.
I love Songbird's immediate reaction. Everybody else freaks out. She's just immediately posing.
Yeah.
It's like, that's great.
The spa ponies.
Spa ponies were in there.
Yeah, the spa ponies were there.
And Songbird's bodyguards were the Pulp Fiction ponies that we've seen.
Oh, I forgot about the Pulp Fiction ponies.
Like we've seen them a couple episodes. It's like those characters, they're her bodyguards now. I love also like when they did the speaker thing, their horns lit up.
I didn't notice that.
That's how they do that.
I was busy chuckling. Like, they're right there, and they're talking to each other through the things.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So, yeah, in summation, see this movie. Yeah. Go see. We have to support this. Like, I know it leaked. I know movies are expensive, and sometimes it can be very me or brony. But no, we have to see this in theaters. We have to Deadpool this thing. It's not going to be Blade Runner. From being realistic, but make it number 2, a solid number 2. And I know that sounds bad. But you know what I mean. Go see it right now. Anyone else have any thoughts?
Right here. These magnificent guys right here got me into the show after I was convinced after I had some friends that would be like, oh, see the show, it's really good, and actually meant it, and not be like, oh, they got you to watch ponies, but this is an awesome show. I friggin' love it from season 1 to all the way to season 7. This movie expands so much of the world.
Yeah, that's a good point. World building. Yeah,
So
that's
much
world building the
This
movie.
is world building. We never know what the actual world is called.
Yeah.
So we just call it Equestria, but that's just the land. They go beyond Equestria.
Continent. So
They never said Sequestria in there.
Yeah.
That bugged me, because I just love that name.
Yeah, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
And plus side, we actually got to see the MLP pretty much form a Justice League movie kind of before DC did,
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, go see it. 2 hooves up or whatever, pony pun. Later, everybody.
I've
Every
got
pony.
them.